Hi Taurus, welcome to your October mid-month love reading. My name is Hannah, welcome to my channel, and thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your experience today. For your first crowner, you have Love Yourself First, clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Hermit. So I think some of you guys are starting to be a little bit honest with yourselves. I think you're starting to see something for what it really is. I think some of you are starting to see how much self-love you need is something that I'm hearing. And I picked this up in your October reading, so go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. I did pick up that some of you guys needed more self-love and some of you guys needed to incorporate more of that into your practice, into your life. Queen of Swords is all about truth, thinking practically. I think some of you guys are thinking practically in a love situation or in a relationship situation. It's interesting because I think some of you guys are a little bit afraid to expose yourself to someone. I think some of you guys are a little afraid to, be yourself and be the true you. You know what I mean? And I think you see it deep down. I think subconsciously you see this. You may have, like a partner or somebody that you're connecting with who, you feel like you can't be your true self with them because maybe you're afraid they'll judge you or whatever. And I'm sensing that some of you feel the need to just cover up and cover your true self. And I think that's why this Love Yourself First card is here, is love you for you. You know what I mean? Don't love yourself for the person that you project to the world. Love you for the real you, for the raw you. But you have released your ex at the heart of your reading. Clarified by Strength and the Page of Pentacles. There may be an ex in the picture who's still trying to offer you something. They may still have a little bit of a grip on you. I do feel like you may be cutting this person out. Could be a Leo, could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Could also be a Virgo, is something that I'm sensing. Yeah, somebody might still be trying to send you messages saying, hey, let's meet up, hey, let's get together. But I think some of you are having the strength to cut this off, this ex or this particular energy, because some of you guys realize that being with this person is not an act of self-love. Maybe this is the person you felt like you couldn't be your true self with. This ex, this past person. Some of you guys felt like you couldn't truly be yourself with this person, so you had to cut them out. And you may be receiving messages from this person asking, to get back, trying to restart something, start something fresh, start something new. And you're like, nope, I love myself. I don't need you. I don't need you to love me in order for me to love myself. I feel like a lot of you are really conquering your inner demons this month. You're looking at something about yourself or about a situation that you don't particularly like, and you're making an effort to transmute those energies, to fix them. Because the Page of Pentacles is practical. Fixes things, very handy. You could be with someone who is very handy, or you could be someone who's very handy yourself. But I see this as fixing things about yourself or fixing things about a relationship that don't make you happy. Two of Swords. Interesting. Pentacles is all about being stuck on the past, not being willing to let something go. Not necessarily the past, but just not being willing to let something go, whether it's a person. I think for some of you it is a person, because this release your ex card is here. Like, some of you are unwilling to let somebody go. Could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I think somebody's really good at tempting somebody with their words. Like, somebody's really good with their words. You know, they might be kind of a manipulative person with their words. Like, they're able to say the right things in order to get you to come back. You know, because they know, whoever this person is, Taurus, they know what it is that they have that you're stuck on, right? That you can't seem to let go of. So they use those things, they tell you things that you want to hear in order to get you to come back around. But you have Wheel of Fortune here. This is all about, you know, the Wheel of Karma is the Wheel of Fortune. Things changing, things happening, things progressively moving forward or backward sometimes. But I sense in this situation that things are moving forward because the Hermit is present. So I feel like there's a lot of realizations this month about a situation involving a relationship. And because of that, you're able to move forward. Like I said, I think somebody still has their spell or something on you. Somebody's trying to use somebody could literally be using black magic, Taurus, to try and bring you back. And I think some of you guys might be seeing that this month. Maybe for a little while you were mesmerized by this whole, you know, this facade that this person put on. But now you're starting to look at something for what it really is. And you're like, not interested. Because there was something really fishy about this situation. There was something kind of weird about this person or about this situation that you just couldn't put your finger on. And I do think somebody was using like black magic, you know, trying to manipulate your mind to get what they wanted, which was you, your affection, whatever it is, you know, whatever it is that this person wants. Because I am sensing that some of you would give in, but you end up just feeling depressed afterwards, like, because it ends up just being the same result. You know what I mean? Like, nothing's changed with this Four of Pentacles. Nothing's changed about this situation with this person. So it's like some of you have given in, but now, you know, you're starting to recognize the facade, the illusion that's being placed. And I've had a couple signs with this similar message. I believe Pisces was one of them. And I want to say Sagittarius was the other. So check out those signs if you have those in your chart, or there are just maybe something in those videos for you. But I am sensing that, you know, some of you are definitely wearing a mask. Some of you are feeling like you have to put on this show. You have to be a certain person or a certain way in order to get people to like you, or in order to get people to, you know, whatever, right? I'm also picking up this message that somebody in your awareness could be wearing a mask. Like, somebody could be acting a certain way or doing something in order to get a certain result out of you, right? And I think some of you guys are starting to see through the mask. Maybe you didn't want to look before, and now you're starting to see through the BS that this person is, you know. I just pick up a lot of, I'm hearing voodoo. Somebody does voodoo. I don't know if it's you or if it's the person that you're dealing with. But I do feel like somebody does voodoo or somebody does some sort of magical practice, and they are using this to try and get you back, is something that I'm sensing. Some of you might want to do energy cleansing rituals. You know, really do protect yourself this month, Taurus, because I do feel like there is an energy here that's kind of negative around you. And it could be a friend. You know, this doesn't just have to be romantic. Like, some of you guys might have a friend that's not in your best interest, and, you know, maybe they're doing ugly things behind the scenes because maybe, you know, you make this person feel fearful, or you make this person feel lesser, right? But this Two of Swords is telling me there's a lot of conflict about a situation. There's a lot of conflict about an offer that keeps happening. Like I said, I do think for some of you it's an ex. Maybe you have an ex and you have a new person and these people are clashing, they're, you know, they're dueling. But I do feel like somebody is they're creating inner conflict within you, Taurus. Like somebody here is creating a lot of inner conflict within you. I'm just hearing a lot of communication. You could be dealing with an air sign, like I said, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Possibly an Aquarius, because I do have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like somebody here creates a lot of inner conflict within you, Taurus, with their words. In the sense that, you know, somebody makes you feel naked. You know, maybe somebody can see right through you. Maybe somebody can see right into you, or vice versa. Maybe you make somebody feel naked because you can see right into them. You can see right into their soul. You can see right through them, right? Especially with this Strength card. Like somebody sees somebody's demons, like they see their inner demons. You know what I mean? And they see like the inner darkness within, someone sees the inner darkness within someone else. Whether this is you or the person that you're dealing with. Soulmate, interesting. Very strong soulmate energy here. That could be why this person's coming back around. That could be why this person keeps popping up in your life, Taurus. Maybe because they are a soulmate. Maybe there's something tying you to this person. It could be karma. You know, you could have a soul tie. You know, you could have a soul tie to this person, you know, with this Wheel of Fortune. There's something spiritual going on here for some of you is what I'm sensing with this Hermit and this Wheel of Fortune. There's a very spiritual soul tie or spiritual connection here that draws you back. And I think some of you are very conflicted about this, right? Like, why do they keep coming back into my life? You know, why does this person keep coming back and trying to tempt me or whatever, right? Now, just because somebody is a soulmate doesn't mean you're supposed to be with them. You know what I mean? Because I see that a lot in readings, or I see that a lot in general. Just like, you know, people are like, oh, this person's my twin flame, or this person's my soulmate, and because of that I have to be with them even though they treat me like shit. You know what I mean? I just think that's such a toxic mindset personally. I don't do twin flame readings for that purpose, for that, you know, for that exact reason, because I do think it can be a toxic mindset. For some of you, I do feel like there is a very strong soul tie with somebody. That's why you have such a deep connection with them. But for whatever reason, they just keep leaving you drained, and they keep leaving you sad, and they keep leaving you, you know, stressed or anxious or feeling like you're not good enough or whatever, right? Like some of you guys, your soulmate makes you feel like this, or the person that you're dealing with makes you feel like this, but you continue to persist, Taurus. You know, you continue to persist amongst all of this craziness. Yeah, a soul tie. I really do. I keep hearing that word, soul tie, soul tie, soul tie. With the Magician, some of you are dealing with a Virgo, possibly a Pisces. Remember, I did mention their reading. You know, some of you are tied to this person spiritually. Some of you might want to do cord cutting. Is something that I'm sensing. Like some of you might want to do some cord cutting rituals, cleansing your energy practice. I really do feel like somebody here is using magic to keep you around, or to keep coming back, or to manifest you back, or whatever. Because with this Magician card, I feel like somebody's manipulating something in order to get their way. Especially with this Hangman, right? I think some of you guys are stuck to someone because of a very mystical reason, a very mystical, something that we cannot see. There's a reason that you're stuck to this person, and it's a reason you can't see with your physical eyes, because it's spiritual. Whatever reason, whether it's karma binds you to this person, you know, spiritual, I don't like using the word karma. What would it be? Like destiny for some of you, like you were destined to meet this person. Just because you're destined to meet them does not mean you're destined to be with them for the rest of your life. So don't take this the wrong way, because I could easily see people taking that the wrong way. You know, I do think some of you were destined to meet this person in your life because for whatever reason they teach you a lesson. I think that's another reason this Magician card is here too. They teach you a lot about your spiritual self. And maybe that was their purpose. Maybe their purpose was to come and teach you about your spiritual self. But some of you guys, interesting. So there's a group of you that may be bound to this person through, you know, through time, through different time periods, something that I'm sensing. So you might have reincarnated, especially with this Wheel of Fortune. And you may have been with this person for many, many lives. I think that's why this soulmate card is here. And I think that, you know, that's why this Hanged Man is here. I think some of you guys have been with this person many, many times. Or you could have literally been with this person many times. So you could have broken up, gotten back together, broken up, gotten back together, broken up, gotten back together, separated, distance, come back, separated, distance, come back. Right? Like it's just a very back and forth kind of energy here. But I think some of you might be cutting that energy this month. Or some of you are going to look in the deep, deep subconscious root of something here, of a relationship, of a connection. But that's what I'm seeing here, Taurus. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me or email me. All of my information will be in the description box below. And if you'd like a personal reading, feel free to message me. And if you want to check out your October reading, I will have a little link here if you're on a computer. I don't know if it works on cell phones, but I'll have a little link here. You know, like, share, subscribe, guys, and leave a comment. I'll see you guys later. Have a beautiful rest of your month and have a very safe and fun Halloween, guys. Bye-bye.